Hi guys! How is everybody doing? I am making taco queso cheese dip. You know, with a hamburger, the Velveeta cheese, and the Rotel, or I'm using red gold. It's got the red tomatoes and green chilies in it, and then I'm using the generic Velveeta. It tastes just as good in my opinion. In my opinion. Not yours, but it is mine, okay? Thanks. Anyway. I'm going to go ahead and do the ground beef. I have 80% ground beef. Gonna do that. And I have one of these. My hubby bought this for me. Look at this. Handy dandy silicone. Does your hamburger without scratching your pans. Because there's nothing worse than, you know, to like totally ruin. And I have Pioneer Woman pans. And they're non-stick. And those things will totally ruin or rip up your non-stick surface. So I have a silicone one. And smashing up the hamburger, gonna cook it. What I'm gonna do though is a lot of people don't do this, but I'm gonna put a little garlic powder. Put a little garlic powder in mine. And then you also put taco seasoning in it as well. So let me find my taco seasoning really quick. Okay. I am also using the Best Choice taco seasoning. So what you do is you brown up your hamburger. Hamburger. Put a little garlic powder in there, okay? When it's done cooking, drain it. You gotta drain it because it's too much grease. And then you put your taco seasoning in there with a smidge of water. So put a smidge of water in there. And then you add your Rotel or your tomatoes and peppers and your cheese. Add a smidge of milk. So, but anyway, let's just go on with this. So get your hamburger nice and brown. Okay, now my hamburger is browned. I got a straggly hair. I hate that. You know how it is. Excuse me. Okay, so now the hamburger is brown. You want to put your taco seasoning in there. And like I said, I use the generic taco seasoning. To me, there is no difference. And I'm on a budget, you know. I'm on a budget. Some people might not be. I am. I'm proud of it. So I'm using Best Choice taco seasoning. And I love it. Tastes yummy. I am adding 2 packages. Okay, instead of adding water though, I left a little bit of juice in the tomatoes and the peppers. I left a little juice in there. So I'm just going to add that. And I'm going to add a splash of milk, I believe. I could always add sour cream. My husband, I think, wants me to add a splash of sour cream. You can't really splash sour cream, but you know. Okay, so I'm going to add sour cream because my hubby wants it. Okay, so it's me. Get the sour cream. Get the cheese. I didn't cut the cheese too small. I'm just kind of Slim Jim,
Yeah.
you're needed in the family room. No? Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, so I'm putting the cheese in here, kind of cutting it up a little bit. I'm adding the whole thing of cheese because I want it cheesy goodness. And you guys can cut it up into little chunks if you want. I didn't. Let me wash my hands really quick, okay? Okay. Get it all incorporated. So how's everybody doing today? It's a beautiful day where I live. I mean, beautiful. Usually there's a whole bunch of snow on the ground and it's freezing cold. Well, not today, man. I even went outside and pulled some weeds around my house. They're all dried up, so now's a good time to pull them. So, did that and did some other things. Okay, I have my heat on low. Just incorporating everything. I am going to, I've got a little thing of sour cream. I think I'll add the whole container in there. If I can get the lid off. Okay, I gotta cheat. The lid won't come off for me. Or the plastic lining thing. So I'm going to add the whole thing of sour cream, okay? Because I just, no. It will taste so much better. Make sure you clean everything out. Get your money's worth. Don't leave stuff in the container. Get it all cleaned out. There's nothing worse than watching videos. And I see these people making food. And they open up and they'll take their food out of the container and they'll leave part of it in there. No, don't do that. Clean it out, for goodness sakes. I mean, don't you want to get your money's worth? Or do you like just throwing it in the garbage can? Because that to me is throwing money away in a garbage can. Just saying. So, get that all incorporated. We'll leave the heat on low. Low heat. And if you got a crock pot, yeah, you put this in a crock pot. But my crock pot is huge, so I cannot use my crock pot. I don't have one of those little crock pots. I only have a gargantuan one. I need to invest in a smaller crock pot. But anyway, there you go. Okay, when it's done, you dip your nachos in here, or you could put your nachos on a plate. You could do whatever you want, and this is the dip. You can also crack open some refried beans if you want to and put them to the side. Make them separate. I don't want to add them. I like it all separate. But this is an awesome dip. It is a cheese, hamburger, tomatoes, and peppers. And it's the most wonderful tasting dip ever. And everybody will love it. If you make it, take it to a party. Everybody will love it. And so anyways, I'm going to leave it on low, and when it's ready and time, I'm going to dip some nacho chips in here. And yeah, thank you for watching. You guys have a wonderful day. And Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
Like and subscribe.